Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and we have all of this. Oh, I honestly was going to think this would have come at the end of the month, like literally the end of the month, and I was a little bit afraid because I'm not gonna be at home at the end of the month, so I'm so happy this is come sooner. Yep guys, it's coming sooner. We have a lot of stuff to see here. Also some live missions that are not in these messages, but we're gonna go through all of these together. But before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with this message. We have some cards with the same name. We don't care about that. We have a pickup box added. First thing first, I think that's been already added, and pickup box shooting riders. We're gonna see that later. First thing first, we're gonna see the new stuff. Striker expansion. So this bundle content gives us more box chips in case you need more, but it should be convenient anyway. How much does it cost? Available with gems, but he doesn't say the price. We're gonna see on the 28th of March, date of the box dropping, of course. Then we have newly released card, and here we have some spoiler. You are Sky Striker Mecha Window Archer. This is nice, as we will see in a minute, but I'm so excited for Fusion Deployment as well. Dude, I'm so happy for Fusion Deployment. You can't even imagine. And that's fine. Tag Genius limiter removal. We'll see. We'll go through that as well. So we have, this is the ban list. The special set is this one. So we're gonna get actually pretty nice two copies of QR. This is a very nice quick play spell. It can be used as a back row, not only for Sky Striker, but for all the decks that actually play a lot of links, because this has the condition to activate this is if you do not control a monster in your main monster zone. So this could be very nice. Also, the bundle are usually very convenient, so we're definitely gonna go through this. And here comes what we were waiting for. Upcoming main box on the 28th of March. This is gonna be on Thursday. We're gonna of course do the opening together, live streaming, and we have all of these cards. This is it. This is what we have. So let's not look at this. Let's go straight away into the list. Cards to be released. A lot of very good news for people who want some reprints especially. So let's start from Shooting Star Dragon Tag Genius EX. This is very nice. This should be a monster that symbolizes the friendship between Antinomy and Yusei, and it's generic, like a tuner synchro monster plus a non-tuner synchro monster. This is exactly summonable as a Stardust Warrior, so this could be an alternative to Stardust Warrior because it's a level 10. And it's a dragon, it's a Wayne, so it perfectly fits Shooting Star Road, for example, and stuff like that. But why this is better? Remember, with Stardust Warrior we have negation of the summon, of a direct special summon, where this instead we had a not once per turn effect. Not once per turn, and it says when a monster effect is activated that targets a monster you control, you can banish a tuner, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy the card. So you can use this as many times as number of tuners you have in your graveyard. That's very good. Then on top of this, he has a couple of effects that you can use once per turn. The first one is basically a negation of an attack. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can negate it. No cost, no need to banish as Shooting Star Dragon, so you can just negate it. And the other fact is instead recyclable. It says during your opponent's turn, if this card is in your graveyard, you can tribute to Synchro monsters, special summon this card. So I already see this very well combining itself with a card like Jet Warrior, or like a card like Samsara Sorrow card, because those two Synchro monsters are that kind of Synchro monsters that can come back on the field. So imagine just You have this guy in the graveyard, you have Jet Warrior, and you have Samsara Sorokat in the graveyard. Imagine you can use Samsara Sorokat to resummon itself, then you can use Jet Warrior's effect by simply having a level 2 or lower on the field. You tribute that level 2 or lower, you resummon Jet Warrior from the graveyard, boom, you have 2 Synchro monsters that you can tribute to summon this card back on the field. Honestly, I love it. Can't wait to play this. And this is, of course, just this alone would be enough to go into the box, but keep in mind, this could be just one copy of. I don't think you need 2 of this, especially because it can come back, so definitely one copy could be enough. Sky Striker is here. Sky Striker Ace Shizuku. Your opponent's monsters lose 100 attack defense of each spell in your graveyard. If this card was special summoned this turn, this is a searcher during the end phase. You can search his Sky Striker spell from your deck to your hand with a different name from the ones in your graveyard. If you played Monster Duel, especially in the first times it was released, this was a pain to face. Sky Striker usually. Then we have the main monster, the Ray. This is nice because this has a quick effect, so you can just not link. You could link summon this with this, but if your opponent used something like a Floodgate or a Bottomless Trap Hole or anything like that, or Warning Point, you can just tribute, so chain its effect, tribute, and special summon this, special summon a monster from the extra deck. Also, this gives a floating effect to all these Sky Striker Ace Link monsters, because when they are destroyed or they simply leave the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. And because you can use each effect, you special summon it from the graveyard and straight away you can use its effect and link summon again, basically. So pretty annoying, not gonna lie, pretty annoying. Surge the Flare, level 8, it seems pretty nice. These might seem like 3 copies of a card. You can talk about monster you control and 1 card on the field. Special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, destroy them. So basically, you can summon this guy from the hand. I mean, going first, not that crazy, right? Actually, because if you go first to summon this guy, you will need 2 cards on your field to do this. But if you go second, this is crazy. You target 1 monster you control, and then you pop, for example, a back row your opponent controls. You summon this guy. Also, if this card is sent from the field to your graveyard, you can target a monster in your graveyard, shuffle into the deck, then add 1 level 1 plot type monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So even recycle, of course, this is perfect to Synchro summon because it gives you a level 8 to start to begin with. So this could be a level 3, this could be 3 copies of a card that you might need in some of the versions. We're gonna come out eventually with this, so stay tuned for those. Nunu, the Ogdoadic Remnant, so this is a completely new archetype, the Ogdoadic, and this was predictable because we saw a skill for Ogdoadic, so this was waited to come. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, level 4, send 1 dark reptile monster from your deck to graveyard. If you control no monsters, you control an Ogdoadic monster, you can special summon this card from your graveyard but banish it when it leaves the field, so it does all in the same turn. You send it to grave, you send the Dark Reptile, then you can special summon this back on the field, and you can no special summon monster except the Reptile. So this should come in a full pure Reptile deck, and on each effect once per turn, of course. Otherwise, it would be too much spammable. What else we have? Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill. This is crazy because this is another HANDTRAP. So this is, if your opponent special, this is a tuner as well, level 3. If your opponent special summon a monster face up, you can discard this card, then target one of those face up monsters and negate its effect until the end of this turn. Also, if that face up monster leaves the field, inflict damage equal to half its original attack. Now, apart from the second part that gives the effect damage that we don't care about, this is just a negation. It's like, this is a much better effect failure. Let's be completely honest to ourselves. This is the updated version of effect failure, but this is better. This is just better, honestly. Yeah, probably you need 2 of this. Don't think 3 I think 3 would be too much, honestly, but it depends. If there are some that can actually work with these, maybe taking advantage of the fact that he's a tuner, it might work, but we'll see. What else we have? Also, this I think it's perfect for the zombie deck. You can fill the graveyard, you have a negation, I think it's nice. Tag Genius limited removal, this will be limited to on release. Why? Normal spell card, discard 1 card, generic, add 2 Tag Genius monster with different names from your deck to your hand. That's crazy. This in 3 copies will make Tag Genius insanely consistent. Keep in mind, Tag Genius can just go into a level 10 with the fly control. That was the skill that actually lets you choose you can exchange a Tag Genius monster in your hand with one from your deck. It was something like that. So this is like the card version of the skill, but it's better. And also this has another effect. You can banish this card from your graveyard and tag 1 Tag Genius monster in your graveyard, shuffle into the deck, or if you control a machine type Tag Genius monster, add it to your hand. 1 effect per turn, only once that turn, but this is crazy good. Only two copies of this because it's limited to, of course. One of the reprint a lot of you are gonna be happy for, Onomatopyra. I have already won because I think I wasted a little bit of gems that were about to expire. Onomatopyra is here. Yeah, I think if I get some of these cards, I might try something with Onomats as well. Also, I just need 2 copies. This is like Tag Genius removal, so you definitely want 3 copies of this if you're an Onomats player, of course. And then one of the cards I didn't expect, but I'm so excited for, Fusion Deployment. So reveal 1 fusion monster in your extra deck and special summons from your hand or deck one of the fusion materials whose name is mentioned on that monster. Also, you cannot special summon monster from the extra deck except fusion monsters the turn you activate this card. Well, that's pretty cool for the fusion part. For the heroes part, it's good because of the Neos Kluger, basically. Probably for the whole Neos archetype, because you can summon any stuff that is alongside Neos. For example, this can summon a Duel from your deck very easily. So I think there are some ways to play this, but this of course can be used in a Dark Magician deck or in a Blue Eyes deck as well, to bring out the Blue Eyes, to bring out the Dark Magician. So well, I think these can have some very nice, and it's a 1 card combo. Like, you need anything, you need this card alone in your starting end, and you have basically a special summon that synergizes with your extra deck. So that's very nice. I honestly love it. And if you're a fusion player, yeah, probably 3 copies of this if you're a fusion player. Then we have, moving on to the SRs. So we have Googie the Blade Ogre. 2 more Googie monsters is a link tree. Gains 300 attack for each monster it points to. Once per turn, you can tribute 1 monster this card points to another field. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Maybe combined with the Googie spell card to increase the attack, this can make sense. I guess it's a finisher, right? This could be pretty tough to face. So Googies are coming back. Also because I saw they have, we saw they had a new skill in the file, so they're gonna see, I think all of these skills, I think that we're gonna see them on the 28th of March. Then we have Firewall Exceed Dragon, another card that we waited for because we saw the skill. We already know about what's this about. This can simply special summon a link from your graveyard, and that's pretty nice to recycle the Firewall Dragon basically, and the other version of the Firewall Dragon probably. Then we have Oneirus the Dream Mirror Tormentor, level 10, 2 Dream Mirror monsters with different attributes. This is also light when on the field. 3k, interesting. You can't use Fusion Deployment with this, unfortunately, because this is the monster is not mentioned. So yeah, let's see what it does. Issue the effect once per turn. When a monster effect is activated while Dream Mirror of Terror is in a field zone, negate the effect. If Dream Mirror of Joy is in a field zone, you can tribute this card, special summon on Eros the Dream Mirror Erkling. That I think it's, I can't see it here. Erkling, what is it? Do we have it here? We probably have it already on the field, already on in Duel Links, right? No, it's not here, it's not here, it's not here, so never mind. I think it's something we already have. I mean, it does not seem that crazy to me because it's still once per turn. It negates, but it doesn't even destroy, so it's weaker than Crystal Wing, for example. Yeah, not the craziest of the stuff. Ores of the Floral Knights. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can add one light Noble Knight monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. Once per turn in your main phase, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using this card you control and other monster from your hand or field as fusion materials. That's pretty nice. So this alone could be basically a one card fusion. You summon this, you get the boy you need, and then boom, fusion summon. I'm not sure we have, we'll see if we have some fusion to summon with these, like also the Floral Knights. Then we have Firewall Guardian. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a link summon of a Cyber type monster, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field, so it comes back. Very nice. When an attack is declared involving your link monster and an opponent's link monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, negate the attack, and if you do, until the end of this turn, the original attack of the opponent's monster becomes 0. Also, it's unaffected by other cards' effect except its own. Okay, I guess that could be something like as a finisher, I guess. That could be, I don't know if this synergizes with the skill, we'll see. Yugioh Abyss, the Yugioh Overlord. 3100, it's a level 10. If this card is in your graveyard, it's not dark, so this cannot be sent to the graveyard with this guy, right? Darks, okay, it's not that one. If this card is in your graveyard, you can tribute 3 monsters, special summon this card. Once while this card is face up on the field, you can send all monsters from the field to the graveyard except special summon. Except face up monsters special summoned from the graveyard. Okay, that's interesting. It's like you clear everything. It's like literally like you clear everything with this. And of course, if you summon this from the graveyard, it does not send itself, right? So it does make sense. It's like a Dark Hold, but it protects your monsters, so it makes sense. Then we have Cleaport Towers. Nice. This is the other boss. Unaffected by spell trap cards. Unaffected by all monsters effect whose level rank is lower than this card's current level, 10. So insane. All special summon monsters lose 500 attack and defense, and once per turn you can make your opponent send one monster from their hand or their side of the field to the graveyard. And keep in mind, this is that kind of effect that affects your opponent as a player, not the card. So if your opponent controls a monster that, let's suppose your opponent has no cards in hand and only controls a monster that is unaffected by monsters effect, if you use Towers effect, he has to send that, because the effect of Towers does not affect the monster itself but the player. That's insane. Can wait. I think at least one of this is needed. Probably one is fine. Infinitrack Brutal Dozer. This is a reprint from the selection box, right? So nothing new. Then we have Neroid, the Dream Mirror Trader. If this card is normal special, you can add one Neroid or Dream Mirror Disciple from the deck to your hand. Then you can make this card become light. You can tribute one other Dream Mirror monster, choose one Dream Mirror monster from your deck with a different level, add one Dream Mirror Joy or Dream Mirror Titan from your deck to your hand. Oh jeez, and special summon that chooses a monster in defense position. Each effect once per turn. This is a card alone that does so much stuff, and I think it's, you have to create cards like this to make the Dream Mirror archetype like relevant, otherwise you can't do nothing with them. I'm not sure we're gonna get a skill with those though, so that's kind of fortunate. Then we have more Sky Striker cards. Multi-roll, continuous. You can take one other card you control, send the card to the graveyard. Also, your opponent can activate cards or effect in response to your spell card activation for the rest of this turn. That is interesting. Once per turn during the end phase, you can set Sky Striker spells with different names from your graveyard up to the number of Sky Striker spell cards you activated this turn while this card was face up on your field. But banish them when they leave the field. This could be crazy as a play. We'll see how many Sky Striker cards we're gonna have and how good that could be, but we know we have also some skills for this, so that can make sense. And then we have Pendulum Treasure. This is a reprint from selection box that I have apparently 3 copies of already. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that crazy. Trident Launcher, let's see if that's something that we have. Oh, we need to take care of. Wheel Synchron. Oh, wait a minute. This is a Synchron tuner that can be added with tuning, right? Level 5, if this card is used as a Synchro material, you can treat it as a non-tuner, and that is beautiful. Level 5, so we need to understand how to special summon this. You can use each of the following effects of Will Synchron once per turn. During your main phase, you can, immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon one level 4 or lower monster. Also, you can non-special summon a monster from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except Synchro, it makes sense. You can banish this card from your graveyard and tag one Synchro monster you control, reduce its level by up to 4. So this can lead to so many plays. You can literally decide the level of a monster. The only thing I don't understand is how do we summon this? This is a level 5, right? So we need to find a way to summon this. I mean, this can already make sense if you summon Synchron Carrier, right? And then you tribute it, additional normal summon, and you summon the Will Synchron, because then you can use its effect to summon another level 4 or lower monster, generic. And so you could potentially summon Will Synchron and then use its effect, another additional normal summon, and you summon Junk Synchron, and you get the monster from the graveyard, maybe the same carrier you sent to the graveyard. So okay, that makes a lot of sense. And we have potentially 10 on the field. We have 10 on the field with this. So just Synchron Carrier, Will Synchron, Junk Synchron, you have 10 on the field. That's it. Pretty nice. Also, this from the graveyard, if you first Synchro summon with this, from the graveyard, you can decide which level you want to go for. So this is wonderful. Love Will Synchron. Noble Knight Spear Holder, if this card is normal special, you can target a level 8 or lower monster you control. Its name becomes Flare Synchron. Also, it's treated as a tuner. Okay. Treated as a tuner until the end phase. You can tribute this card out when it keeps spell from your hand to your... Actually, this is a reprint of the card that only had the second effect. So this got an additional effect. I don't know if it's for Duel Links. No, they basically did a reprint with a total different effect. Nice, I guess. Okay. Then we have Armored Beatron for cyber stuff, more Ogdoatic. The Mirror Disciple, okay, this is what we want, but we knew this was coming because we saw the skill. This is so nice. You can choose one tuner monster, special summon one Synchron tuner from your deck with a different level. There you go, how you summon Will Synchron. You don't even need to have it in your hand. You can just have this. Dude. During your opponent's turn, if you special summon a Synchro monster from your extra deck, tag one card of the field, shuffle it. So we have the Excel Synchro, plus with this we have a shuffling into the deck. This could be so crazy. This could be so crazy, dude. So crazy. Literally, I love it. More Sky Scryer stuff, okay. Junk Connector, okay. Okay, wait a minute. 2 effect monster, warrior and or machine, including a tuner. Once per turn during the main or battle phase, you can quick effect, immediately after this effect resolves, Synchro summon one Synchro monster. So even during the battle phase, lovely. So we're not locked into the main phase. Synchro summon one Synchro monster using only 2 materials. Okay, only 2. Okay. If this link summon card you control is destroyed by battle opponent's card effect and sent to your graveyard. Okay, if this is destroyed, okay, it's sent to the graveyard. You can special summon one Junk Synchro monster from your extra deck. This is treated as a Synchro summon. Well. This might be crazy because you can summon Junk Destroyer and pop a card. That's it. So this floating effect becomes very interesting. Very interesting. Then what else we have? We have Junk Archer, but he has no effect on summon. We have... What else we have? We have to see this. Dude, I'm so excited. Central Mina was... I guess it was as an additional effect here. One Light Warrior type monster, one Beast type monster. This is the monster you're gonna summon with the 2 guys, right? With the 1 card combo Horse of the Floral Knights. With this alone, you grab what you want and you can go straight away into the Centaur Mina. Once per turn, during your turn, when your opponent's activate the trap card, you can negate the activation if you do set that card. Okay, not that crazy. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. You can remain phase, you can special summon one level 2 or lower monster from your hand or graveyard, so potentially the Flare Synchron. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a Synchro material for a Wind Warrior type monster, Chevalier de Flare, you can destroy one face-up monster on the field. That's cool. It makes additional plays, of course, with Chevalier de Flare, that one comes back, has another negation within itself, only during your turn as well. Goke Monsalt, Kulipur Genius, this is an effect, this could be nice as well. You can target one face-up card on each player's field except this card. Both those cards have their effect negated. Interesting. You can do it on a pendulum scale. Reptilian, White Seed of the Flower Knights. Oh, nice, level 6. If you control level 2 or lower monster, you can spare summon this card. Wow. You can only spare summon White Seed of the Floral Knights once per turn this way. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can bash this card from your graveyard, then target a card you control, negate that attack, and if you do, destroy the targeted card. Okay? Negate the attack and pop your own monster, I guess. Ogdoadic, okay. Flare the Flare, we saw this for the skill. Dream Mirror Chaos, Ogdoadic, qualifies ends. Cannot be destroyed by card effect. Interesting. Oh, these can be treated as a 3 tributes for the tribute summon of a Kulipur monster. Dude, give me a break. This is a lot. Jeez. Reptilian, Sorcerer the Flare. We already have that. Oh, the reprint people were waiting for. Mono Synchron has been reprinted. Now, guys, you can... We have to make so many new decks with Synchrons. Stay tuned, but... Dude, Mono Synchron is free! So happy for that for you, my boys. Sky Striker Mole. These are reprints basically, so all cards we already have. So, well, guys, I guess we are so excited for this. I can't wait. Totally gonna go into this, of course. This is the first time I'm actually opening the game, so let's see what's happening. I want to see. I don't care about Roa. Sorry, I still have to finish the Legacy Duels event, guys, as well. So we should see Sherry here, right? Event code, Duelist Road, Hope for the Future. Okay. Okay, select the icon. Oh, these are for the trader. Ah, this is the Erkling, the card that you can summon with the other boy that is in the main box. What this card does, if this card is another monster you control is distributed, you can target one card on the field, destroy it once per turn. Okay. If this card in Solar Possession is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can spare summon a Dream Mirror monster from your graveyard. Okay, interesting. 3k, 3k. Offerings to the Snake Deity. Target one face-up reptile monster you control and 2 cards your opponent controls. Destroy all 3 targets. Interesting. What else do we have? This seems like the Dragon Balls, dude. Hope for the future, but are the Dragon Balls. Okay, let's see. This is, of course, Sherry LeBlanc. That is coming. Recommended rewards. Ace card, Shelter the Flare. Okay, pretty sad. I only have one because I don't remember how do you get this, honestly. Interesting. Recommended reward. We got Floral Shield. We saw this. Nothing crazy. Just to draw a card. Double Shield Barrier. Saint Hermina. Also. Oh, this is the old card. This is the old card that missed the complete other stuff, as well as this one. You can add or one Poly, one Oblige Spear Holder. We have the new ones that are just crazy, honestly, compared to these older versions, right? I don't think there's nothing new, honestly, because we don't know which are the level up reward of Sherry. We need to I don't think we're gonna have Baron at this point, right? I don't want to see that. Oh, I still have to do this. Oh, actually, no, but I didn't want to check this. I wanted to see the card trader to see if there's any of the new card here. There you go. The first one is here. Let's take it. Even though I don't think I'm gonna ever use that. Do we have something from the regular inventory to get? Probably the fusion. No. Okay, we have to wait. It spawns literally. Okay. Okay. No, I don't need that. Okay. Okay. I just wanted to see the live missions. Otherwise, I'm gonna show you those on Duel Links meta, because now we have... No, they're not here, right? They're not here. They're not here. Okay, this is... What? Winged Beast, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight away into the Duel Links meta site. Here we go, my boys. There you go. This is Sherry. This is Duel Links meta, of course. I wanna see lifetime missions, legacy duels. Okay, this is the card, the new card in the bundle. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, target one face-up monster effect monster on the field and negate that face-up monster's effect until the end of the turn. Then if you have 3 or more spots in your graveyard, you can take control of that monster until the end phase. That is very nice. It's actually a back row you could use potentially even in a normal Link deck. Not only you're not forced to play that into a Sky Striker deck. Then we have all of these skills, I guess, that we're coming are able to obtain now. Oh, well, to obtain now. I couldn't see those, but well, we have Spellcaster Exchange, nothing special, I guess. Right. Definitely nothing special. Synchro Storm Raids as well, some boosts. We have, this is the one I wanted to see. So you say if you do lifetime missions, but wait a damn minute. They're not there. I think they're coming soon later. Cassidy. Yami Yugi Serok, Hyper Joey Wheeler, May Valentine, Yugi Muda. Fusion Summon with Yugi's Magician's Magic. What's that? Oh, Paladin. Oh, these are old. These are way too old. Show Summon of Maximilian Pegasus. No, way too old, guys. They're not available yet. Oh, I still have this to unlock, dude. Oh my jeez, there's so many. Oh jeez. Well, no, they're not here. Can I show you they're not here? So I think they're going to come on the 28th, but it's guaranteed because of course you could not use this. You could not use this as start of duel set one Starlight Junction. You could not. So that's why, of course, this makes sense to drop on the day of the box release. So these were the interesting one. The Neosturmic Seed. You can also special summon monsters except Light, Dark, or Wind Cyber type monster. Okay. Except from the extra deck. If you control a Cyber type Link monster, send one 5-volt dragon from the extra deck to the graveyard because you can summon it with the Exceed guy. That's why you want to send it to the graveyard. Shuffle one card from your hand on the field of the deck and play one 5-volt guardian from your deck to your field in face down defense position. So the guy that comes back if you Link summon with it. Very nice. This is what I was talking with you. So this is basically an updated version of Shooting Star Road. Honestly, I would have loved to get that updated because now let's be honest, no one's gonna use the old one because this is just better. The skill's second effect can be used once per turn and twice per duel. Let's see the first one. This is once per duel, right? And it says at the start of the duel, set one Starlight Junction from your deck, so you need to play it to your field and send one Junk Converter from your deck to your graveyard. Okay, during this duel you cannot special summon any monsters except the Junk, Synchron, and Lighter Wind Synchro monsters with 2500, 3300, or 4k attack. Okay, pretty restricting, so we can't actually invent that much. If the only monster you control is a one Stardust Dragon or one level 10 Synchro monster, play one Formula Synchron on Warthog Genius Reciproc Dragonfly from eyeside of your deck to your field in face-up defense position. This is twice per duel, the second one, right? So you can either go into a level 10, like the Shooting Star Dragon X, right? Or you can actually do something else, and if you have a level 10 on the field already, and then you go into you can go into the Tag Genius Reciproc Dragonfly and make the level 10 come back to the extra deck, because with Dragonfly you can do it. You send that back to the extra deck and you special summon the 2 Synchro monsters you use for this summon, so that you have a total of 12 to summon, guess who? Quasar. So we already have a lot of combos to go with. Different turn 1, interesting. You could potentially keep the Formula Synchron if you manage to do it. so that you can summon the Quasar during your opponent's turn. But why? Because you can trigger the effect of Starlight Junction and shuffle a card your opponent controls into the deck, plus Quasar coming, and you have of course the Omni negation. Very nice, can't wait for this. Limiter removal, regulator open. The second effect, second and third ones per duel at start of the duel are the 6-stack Genius monster to your extra deck. Dude, I wish this was also for starters. I really wish it was for like that. She's 6-stack Genius monster. During this duel, you cannot normal special summon any monster except that Genius monster. Okay. It cannot activate the effect of level 7 or higher monster during your opponent's turn except Tag Genius. Okay, so you can't go with any but Tag Genius. Reveal one level 2 or lower Tag Genius monster in your hand, then add one Tag Genius limited removal. Dude. So that crazy spell card is searchable. Dude. During your main phase, play one Tag Genius Reciprocal Dragonfly from outside of your deck in face down defense position. Dude, of course they can go into the big boy that negates summon. Yeah, but they were very restricting and it's fine, otherwise they were being too broken. Only Tag Genius stuff you can do. But you have a lot of with Tag Genius. Like you have the guy that can negate stuff that targets him. You have the guy that negates a summon. I don't know if we have anything else. Now you have the Shooting Star Dragon Tag Genius, so it makes sense. It makes sense. But this is gonna be so consistent, guys. Tag Genius are coming back. Gokis, there you go. Is there anything interesting? You control some monster. Oh, you can add the non-link monster from your grave to your hand, and you control no monster. That makes sense. That makes sense. This could be nice. A Reptile, Domain of the Greater Beast, Sky Striker, and Cooliport. Cooliport, guys. Honestly, I can't wait for this. Everything is gonna come on the 28th. Anything in the 28th. Very interesting, honestly. Very interesting. This is the full box, of course, that we already go through. Very interesting. This is the reprint, guys. What is it? There are another reprints, but there's also Mono Synchro. There you go. The reprint a lot of people were waiting for. Honestly, I'm so happy, guys. Honestly, I'm so happy. Can't wait for this to drop. I think we're gonna try to cog before that today. So stay tuned for the live streaming of today, guys. With the deck we already have. We are in Legend Rank 5. Let me know what you think of this. If you're excited, honestly. It's insane, all the amount of stuff we're getting. Honestly, very, very insane. That's all for today, guys. Thanks all for watching. And as always, see you, actually, this afternoon in the next one.